Lebanon's journey from prosperity to economic hardship is a complex tale shaped by colonial influences, regional tensions, and internal strife. Let's walk through how Lebanon evolved from being a Middle Eastern Switzerland to facing some of its current challenges. The French Mandate and early prosperity. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire's territories were divided, and France took control of Lebanon in 1920 under the League of Nations Mandate. During this period, France invested heavily in Lebanon's infrastructure, education, and administration. Beirut, the capital, grew as a cosmopolitan hub, with modern European-style architecture, schools, and universities that attracted students from across the region. By focusing on economic development and governance, France helped Lebanon develop a strong banking sector and a diverse economy. Independence and the Golden Era. Lebanon gained independence from France in 1943. Following World War II, it blossomed into a prosperous nation often referred to as the Switzerland of the Middle East for its banking secrecy laws, financial sector growth, and relatively open economy. Beirut became known as the Paris of the Middle East, with a vibrant cultural scene, lively nightlife, and a booming tourism industry. The country's position as a regional trade and finance hub attracted wealth and investments from neighboring Arab states, while its stable political environment offered a sense of security. The Civil War and regional conflicts. However, this golden era began to unravel in the 1970s. Internal sectarian tensions, fueled by differences among Lebanon's Christian, Muslim, and Druze populations, began to rise. The influx of Palestinian refugees after the Arab-Israeli wars also intensified existing political divides. In 1975, Lebanon descended into a brutal 15-year civil war that devastated its economy, displaced its people, and destroyed much of Beirut's infrastructure. The war drew in various regional powers, including Israel and Syria, whose involvement further deepened Lebanon's internal divisions. Post-war recovery and challenges. After the civil war ended in 1990, Lebanon faced the enormous task of rebuilding. The 1990s saw some economic recovery, but the heavy debt accumulated during reconstruction weighed heavily on the country. Additionally, political corruption and mismanagement eroded confidence in the government. Lebanon's economic model continued to rely on tourism and banking, but political instability and rising sectarian tensions remained a constant threat. Recent economic collapse. By the late 2010s, Lebanon's economy had reached a breaking point. The government's inability to enact reforms, combined with rampant corruption, led to a financial crisis. The Lebanese pound lost much of its value, inflation skyrocketed, and people's savings were effectively wiped out. Then, in 2020, the catastrophic explosion in the Beirut port caused widespread destruction, exacerbating Lebanon's woes. This tragic event highlighted the failures of the ruling class, as many blamed government negligence for the explosion. In summary, Lebanon's journey from a prosperous, culturally rich state to one facing severe economic hardship is marked by colonial legacies, sectarian conflict, political corruption, and regional turmoil. The beautiful, cosmopolitan Beirut that was once the Paris of the Middle East stands as a reminder of Lebanon's potential, as well as the complexity of its challenges.